Sun Tzu said, if you know yourself and you know your enemy, you need not fear 100 battles. And the reason why this video started with this quote is because we're going to be talking about WhatsApp marketing. Because your enemies are other e commerce stores in the same niche, maybe selling in the same country, who are not using WhatsApp marketing. And and that's what we're going to be talking about today, okay? WhatsApp marketing for e-commerce stores. Why WhatsApp? I think by now you've heard about, email is really powerful, but we only get 20% open rates. SMS is really good because you own the contact. This is a downside of WhatsApp, by the way. You own the contact with email and SMS, but SMS isn't that scalable. And how many people send SMS these days? It's not really, it's a little bit old school, but it's still. I mean, SMS marketing is great. If I had an e-commerce store right now that was doing, let's say, consistently 100K USD per month revenue in a legal niche in e-commerce, let's say selling in the US, what I would do is first, and I have none of these things, and I'm only doing meta ads, and people are buying. First, I would set up emails. I would set up the flows. Please make sure that you check out the 3 most important flows video that I've created earlier on this channel. The voice quality might be a little bit lower there because since then I have this little baby microphone. But yeah, still worth a listen. So set up abandoned cart, welcome flow, browse abandonment, post purchase flow, and actually that's about it. You set up these flows with, let's say, like 2, 3, 4 emails in all of them, and set it up well. We talked about email templates and all of that good stuff in other videos, and you can listen to those there. And then I would start sending email campaigns if you have minimum, let's say, at least 1 to ideally 5,000 people on your email list, okay? And they are relatively engaged. So a good level to tell how engaged is your email list is if you send an email to everybody, what's your open rates? I would like it to be minimum 20%. If it's not, consider list cleaning. Um, yeah, and then that's another thing that we talk about in other videos. So today I wanted to really focus on WhatsApp. So once I've done that with the campaigns and all of that good stuff, then I would add SMS, okay? Add the SMS to the abandoned cart flow within 24 hours. And then maybe something post-purchase, maybe on the welcome series, like add it to your pop-up so that you can grow your SMS list. Set up SMS so that it's actually Klaviyo is counting your compliant SMS numbers. And by the way, as soon as we mentioned Klaviyo doesn't do WhatsApp. For example, recently I've learned another one that does it, Brevo. We've got Brevo, Respond.io. We've also got Zoco, which is probably the cheapest. It can work for sure. Twilio as well, and 360 Dialogue. So WhatsApp is a little bit complicated because you got to set up a WhatsApp business API. Why should you not just use the WhatsApp application on your phone, or and like there's an application for laptops as well. For the normal app, you are limited to 250 people being contacted. So if you have an email list or a WhatsApp list, and by the way, another good thing about WhatsApp is if you have an SMS list that is compliant, set up in a compliant way, like these people know that they expect you to contact them by SMS. If they have a WhatsApp account connected to that phone number, that is automatically now a WhatsApp subscriber as well. So in order to send more than 250 people, like how we talk about like campaigns, you send to your email list of like 2,000 people or 10,000, your SMS list, like for a campaign, you would only be able to send to 250. And you have to have some kind of very simply set up customer support solution for WhatsApp, because WhatsApp is customer support first. Let's talk about a few countries actually. Countries. So WhatsApp isn't that big in the US, for example, but it's pretty big in South America, pretty big in Europe. So, for example, Germany, it's pretty big. Hungary, but nobody sells in Hungary. Um, Spain, um, It's pretty big in India if you're selling in India, by the way, but I don't know if you want to. And you can still do it, by the way, in the US, but it's just a little bit more limited, okay, in terms of the results. I would still set it up. The best companies, they are everywhere. They also do, by the way, push notifications, all right, which is going to be another video topic later on. um, yeah, and by the way, if you want me to share this document with you, then comment somewhere. Ideally, message me on maybe Instagram or Facebook or even LinkedIn, just because I don't always have time to check the comments, but it's something that I'm working on and I can. So please get in touch and I can send it to you. Mm, right. And then there's like a very simple like setup. You can also like pause this video to like actually set this up. You got to have like a virtual number. You have to have something that's not already connected to something else. It has to be like a new WhatsApp number. And by the way, in case you weren't aware, WhatsApp is owned by Meta. It's owned by Mark Zuckerberg. So whatever is compliant for Meta ads is going to be compliant for WhatsApp too. So if you're selling some like shady gray area products, I looked at a specific client of mine. You know who you are. Um, then it might be a bit of a challenge, but still, it's worth taking a look at. Okay, build your subscriber base, yeah, and then you can do pretty much the same things as you do for SMS marketing, for example, cart abandonment automation, like all of that good stuff. No more than 3 automated messages for those ones, and set up the automated stuff, and then you can start selling or sending those campaigns as soon as you have those lists in there. You can also have this kind of like flywheel effect where you can send email campaigns that is the only point of that email campaign is, hey, like, want to subscribe to WhatsApp too, because we send specific deals there. um, the reason why I'm recording this video now is because I also want to do like a priority list for you. I want to simplify everything. So I do think WhatsApp is, let's say, the third or fourth thing when it comes to retention marketing. Email has to be number one because it's the most scalable. People are very okay with giving out their emails to like brands, especially in the US. It's very common these days. So that's important. SMS has to be number two because the engagement is crazy and you own the contact. And then after that, WhatsApp, okay? And then you can do all of that good stuff like warm up phase. Works very, very similar to email. You know, the same concepts apply that we talk about on this channel. Um, be friendly, be like, I'm a really big fan of soft selling just in general. And yeah, you can do all of these really cool messages that you can see on the screen. You can send images, which is a great benefit compared to like SMS marketing, for example, because on SMS, sending an image is just not worth it, okay? Because you're going to be spending so much more money, and in here you can. And you can also send emojis. And for SMS, even for the biggest client of mine, we're sending like no emojis, no images, because it just doesn't make sense from an ROI perspective, okay? Brevo is probably the second tool. We might be talking about more about them because they are growing. Klaviyo is getting greedy, and Bravo is becoming a pretty decent alternative. They also do push notifications. By the way, this is a very quick point about push notifications. So Klaviyo does push, but only for mobile applications. Okay, so that's mobile push. Push Al, for example, which is going to be another topic. They do push like even if you don't have a mobile application, like it's going to be push like notifications on your screen. So yeah, very quick introduction to WhatsApp marketing. This is the like very from a 2 cents on this matter. We're going to be diving deeper into these topics in future videos. If you got this far, I love you. Thank you so much. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all of that good stuff wherever you're a podcast listener or YouTube, or you're watching this on any of the social media platforms. And hope you enjoyed that quote at the beginning of the video. Ciao.